Friends, Americans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Unless you want to pay twice as much for your beloved Bordeaux, you might want to listen up. President Trump, in his infinite wisdom, has decided to threaten the EU with a 200% tariff on all their booze. That's right, folks, your Pinot Grigio, your Irish whiskey, even that weird Swedish liquor your grandpa drinks, all about to get hit with the Trump tariff tornado. This isn't just some random act of presidential whim, though knowing Trump, it might be. This tariff threat is in retaliation to the EU's own tariff on US whiskey. Apparently they had the audacity to slap a 50% tax on American whiskey, and Trump, never one to back down from a trade war, decided to fire back with the tariff equivalent of a nuclear bomb. Now you might be thinking, Bud, this sounds serious. Should I be panic buying my favorite French rose? And to that I say, maybe hold off for now, but definitely consider investing in a good wine cellar. This trade war has the potential to get messy, and no one wants to be caught sipping on $2 Chuck when the good stuff becomes a distant, expensive memory. Let's be honest, folks, America loves its European booze. We guzzle down French wine like it's going out of style, which at this rate it might be, and throw back Irish whiskey like we're trying to drown out the sound of Trump's tweets. But this new tariff threatens to turn our love affair with European alcohol into a very expensive, very unrequited crush. Think about it. A 200% tariff means that bottle of Italian Pinot Grigio you used to buy for $20 will now set you back a cool $60. That's enough to make you switch to water, and we all know how much Americans love water. Spoiler alert, not very much. Of course, some might argue that this is a good thing. After all, higher prices for European booze could mean more support for American wineries and distilleries, right? Well, maybe. But it could also mean a lot of grumpy Americans who are forced to choose between their wallets and their taste buds, and let's be real, in a battle between frugality and a nice glass of Sancerre, Sancerre usually wins. So, how did we get here? Why is Trump so eager to slap a tariff on everything that isn't nailed down, and even some things that are? Well, it all boils down to this whole trade war thing. Back in the good old days of 2018, remember those? Trump imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum imports, including those from the EU. Now the EU, being a bunch of sophisticated diplomats who understand the concept of reciprocity, decided to retaliate with tariffs of their own, targeting iconic American products like bourbon and Harley-Davidson motorcycles. And thus began the great transatlantic trade spat of the 21st century. The EU, for its part, has called Trump's latest tariff threat absurd and protectionist, which, let's be honest, is like calling a lion hungry and prone to roaring. It's not exactly news, but regardless of the rhetoric, one thing is clear. This trade war is a lose-lose situation for everyone involved. The hangover, broader economic implications and outcomes. The fallout from this transatlantic tariff tiff goes far beyond the price of your favorite bottle of wine. This is about global trade, economic stability, and whether or not we'll all be eating gruel and wearing potato sacks by 2026. Industry experts are predicting dire consequences for the global drinks market, with some even suggesting that this could lead to job losses and economic downturn. The stock market, never one to miss out on a good panic, has already reacted with the subtlety of a herd of drunken elephants, with indexes plummeting faster than you can say trade war. But beyond the economic doom and gloom, there's also the political fallout to consider. Trump's tariff threats have become a hallmark of his administration's approach to international relations, and they rarely seem to achieve their desired outcome. Instead, they often lead to retaliation, escalation, and a whole lot of bad blood between trading partners. Last call cheers or tears for the global drinks market. So what's the verdict? Will this latest round of tariff threats leave us all drowning our sorrows in overpriced domestic beer, or will cooler heads prevail and avert a full-blown trade war? Only time will tell, folks. But one thing is for sure, this is a story that's far from over. What do you think? Will you be stockpiling European wines, embracing American craft brews, or just giving up on alcohol altogether? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more hard-hitting news satire. Until next time, stay curious, stay intrigued, and see you in the next one.